All right. So this is going to be a problem, maybe. So if we've looked at the FAQ and the Mortal Kombat website and looking into the different editions that we can buy, there is an in-game currency that no doubt you will be able to spend real money on to acquire items. Now, when MK11 first launched, there was massive outcry on, and it never got fixed. That's the crappy part. MK11 to me was a massive loot box. The whole thing was a massive loot box. Everything was random. You know, the crypt was an absolute joke because, like, while it was cool looking and you could run around and stuff, you couldn't target a chest and go, yes, that's going to have, like, this scorpion skin I really want, right? You couldn't do that, which is awful. It was all random, and it's the first time they did it previous to other crypts that they did before. So then what they do is they make everything randomized, you know, and then they offer you monetary incentive in their shop to go, well, you know, to worry, you know, like spend some dinero and you can get what you really want. And that's scummy. I'm not gonna lie, it's scummy, right? Time crystals or whatever it was rubbish. Now we got Dragon Krystals. It's gonna be the same stuff, maybe. I'm hoping not. I'm really hoping it isn't. But I have a bad feeling. Now the Time Crystals. Sorry, the Dragon Krystals could be as simple as just, you know, instead of grinding for the currency to then unlock stuff, you know, and when you unlock that stuff, it's actually the thing that you want based on, you know, whatever location it is. Fine. Right? Some people might just want to get a whole bunch and not worry about grinding up currency. However, I have a bad feeling, right? I know they utilize the crypt to do events, things like that in MK11, and that's bad too. I really hope that they don't. I know it's a slight adjacent, but I really hope they don't lock skins and stuff to multiplayer. Can we not be that arrogant, please? Okay. Like, not everyone likes to get online, and not everyone is proficient when they get online. And then to lock that stuff away, you know, is just rubbish. You know, you want people to earn it? Fine. Give them the choice then to buy those skins. Okay? Because they may not want to play online, but they want to play with those skins in other game modes. So let them. Okay? Like, it's just you know, you can't just do stuff like that, particularly in a fighting game. It doesn't exactly have the strongest engine, you know, and the most sort of fair mechanics. This is sort of one of the many problems I have with MK11, and I'm really hoping it gets fixed with MK1, hopefully. But we'll see. Right, we'll see what happens, because I do have my doubts. When as soon as I saw the Dragon Krystals, I'm like, oh, God, here we go again. Like, they're just taking the piss now. Like, you know, Warner Brothers is gonna Warner Brothers. You know, we've seen what Warner Brothers has done with bloody previous games and other games that they've also done. They even had it in, like, Shadow of War, you know, Lord of the Rings game, right? Like, just, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just absolute garbo, you know, and I don't want that for this game, because, you know, like, it's going to turn a lot of people off. I've already expressed my major concern with the game thus far, and that is the cameo fighters, and hopefully a lot of people are expressing the same thing. Please don't lock main Mortal Kombat characters away behind cameo fighters, right? Dragon Krystals, do not turn the game into a loot box again. It's not fun. There are other games that people want to play out there. And if you make it feel like people are locked in and they have got to play as much as they possibly can on your game, they are going to get really resentful and they're just going to drop it, right? You'll get initial massive sales because everyone wants to play this stuff, but I really hope that there are people in positions of interviewing privilege can ask Ed Boon and other people, okay, let's get down to brass tacks of things. What's happening with the Dragon Krystals? Where is it utilized? What if there is a crypt? What's happening with the crypt? Right? That's what we need to know. So that's to me that's important because like we're paying, you know, top dollar. And it's not just Mortal Kombat, other games do this too, so it's not a MK only thing. But you're paying top dollar for these games. Like in the good old days, you do the same, but you knew you can unlock everything yourself. And this is what I hate too, because they go, oh, but you can unlock everything retro, you can. It's like, no, you can't. Because they make the grind so impossible that it starts to become a massive deterrent. And you start looking at your wallet going, maybe I'll pimp you out a little bit. It's awful. Every single MK game before that hasn't done it. And it was fine. Right? It's not necessary to monetize, you know, unlocking stuff in an RNG fashion and then absolutely tempt people with a currency to bypass it. It depends what you're bypassing. If there's no RNG and you can simply just target something, but say you don't have the actual crystals or like the Dragon Krystals to unlock that chest, okay, sure. You can grind them out as long as the grinding is fair, right? But once you unlock that chest, it's not some random thing you can reset like in the crypt in MK11. It's open and it's done. That's the other thing I hated too, because like, you know, you know, when you're running around a crypt, you can see, oh, I've been there because this has been unlocked, right? But you can't clear out an entire crypt in MK11 and get everything you need. You have to reset it. So I really hope, like I'm really worried about that because, you know, there are so many games out there to play. I want to feel like when I load your game up that you're respecting my time. You know, I'm playing the game to play the game. I'm not playing the game to grind. I don't need a job. Okay? I'm paying money to not be its bitch. I want to enjoy the game for what it is. So I hope that people are going to ask these developers at NetherRealm the hard questions. No pussyfooting around. Because MK11 really soured a lot of people in so many facets. And this is kind of like, you know, like I am really impressed. Don't get me wrong, I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far of MK1. But, you know, the history of Warner Brothers, you've seen what NetherRealm did with their last game. You know, you got a little bit of, I need a little bit of foreplay now. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a little bit of foreplay to go, okay, you know, I want to make sure that, you know, I can, through the just simply playing the game, I can achieve objectives and not feel like I have to forego everything else in my life to get there. And I know people say, oh, well, it's not a race. Dude, listen, cosmetics are the new currency, okay? And they make them so alluring that you want to get them, all right? So anyway, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys think about this. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. See ya.